How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. This is going to be day 34 in the Ultimate Guide series, and we got a bunch of great news. This is Monday, with the weekly reset, tons of great information coming in here, and we're going to talk a little bit about farming and dark crystals a bit in this video, because I know some people have been asking me a lot, man, where do I get dark crystals at? How do I get them? How can you start saving up? Because with all this new content around the corner, you're gonna need those dark crystals, trust me. So first we're gonna go with the video breakdown. It is going to be first and foremost the news and the most important information at the front. After that we will have the speedrun daily checklist to help keep you on track with everything, then the extra daily checklist, followed up by the after all that long-term goal section. So first, let's go ahead and get into it. Bygone Phantasm has been reset. So now you have the ladder has been new and rewards have been issued. I hope you guys got some good stuff. I got second place last week, which is pretty good, respectable. Got quite a lot of dust and some modules as well. My bracket this week is looking a lot better than it did last week. I had some guy at like 330. He just blew me out of the water. I couldn't do anything about it. But now I got some pretty good, healthy competition here. A couple of guys at 310 that placed around the same level as me last week, and then some people creeping around those 250 marks, so definitely should be a fun bracket, and I'm aiming for number 1 this week, so hopefully I can get that juicy 6 advancement modules, because I definitely need that to upgrade my gear. So this is going to be pretty good news for everybody. I hope that you guys have placed well. Let me know what your placement was and who was the top guy in your bracket. Go ahead and comment down below. I'm curious how far everybody's getting and what the server is looking like. So include your server in that. What server were you on when that happened? All right, now moving on to that, you're going to want to go ahead and check out your crew today when you log in, because you want to get these missions rolling. Some of them will be like complete bounties and stuff like that, and you're going to want to make sure you get that locked in early so you can start completing them as fast as possible. But with the crew mission reset, there is also the the weekly rewards that have concluded. So you will get 100 dark crystals plus whatever your treasury level was in a mystery box. Ours goes up to 300, and I think I pulled 200 dark crystals this week, so that was pretty good. A nice little boost there, so that's always welcome, and that will be very good for the crew section. So make sure you check that one out first before you start doing a bunch of stuff, because I know it's easy to do some things, especially like the Mia's Kitchen, and then you just didn't take the mission, right? And then that's really rough. So we'll go ahead and move into the next section, and that's going to be the Claire's Dream Machine that has been reset. You will have up to 7 of those. 7 per week is the mark, and this week I got 3 relic shard from the Dream Machine. I got 1 nucleus, 2 matrices, and then 1 like purple matrice box. I did not like that one. That one was rough. That definitely kind of hurt me a little bit on those. So my Clairs were okay. They weren't the best this week. Last week I had a lot better. Let me know what you guys got in your Clairs box too. I'm always curious. Some people get super lucky and they get nothing but advancement modules and relics, and I'm just sitting over here like, man, I don't know how you guys are doing that, but hopefully you had good luck as well. So moving on, we will be talking about the weekly activity. This has been reset, so you'll be able to get more dark crystals as well as gold Cipher keys. So this is going to be a fantastic place, and make sure you guys are saving these gold Cipher keys, because the interdimensional Frost Dragon is coming very quickly on Thursday, along with the 1.5 patch and Claudia, so a lot of new and exciting things there, and you're definitely going to want to use your keys on this new boss, because he has some really good stuff dropping in terms of loot. So now that we have that out of the way, we're going to head in and check out the Commissary section. The store has reset, so you will be able to buy advancement modules as well as booster modules, and I'm just going to go ahead and buy all of those, because these are absolutely things that you need. You absolutely must purchase these once per week, and make sure you get them all. Once you have done that, head over to the crew store, because you will have a refresh in the relic shard types that are being presented. And this week we have confinement and drone. Drone is pretty powerful. Confinement's an okay relic shard, but drone is strong, especially if you get it into the higher levels, because you get a 25% damage boost that kind of ramps up over time. And a lot of people use this as a preparation relic to increase their damage before a battle starts, so that they can ramp up high damage numbers. So in addition with that, the support story has also reset. You're going to have joint supply chips coming in once again, as well as black nucleus and gold. So this is going to be really good for free-to-play players, especially the gold and black nucleus part. That's going to give you extra rolls and money to finance your weapons, because these things are getting expensive, especially the matrices. So gold is definitely going to be pretty nice going into the future. So make sure you're keeping track of all that. So with that out of the way for the commissary, I did want to point out that the wormhole will be resetting very soon, in about 1 day. So make sure you have done your clear on Ursa Major, and I think a few of you commented below, it's not 20 dust per floor, it's actually 30 dust per floor. So that's actually a really good boost. So you can get 8 floors total on the endless mode. The first time you clear it per reset, you will get currency, so you're going to get 30 dust per floor times 8, which is going to be really fantastic, in addition with the cycle rewards, so when that refreshes over. So make sure you check that out. You do your Ursa Major, and you clear it all the way up 1 time before the reset on the endless mode, so that you can collect all of those goodies, because you're going to need those to buy legendary gear and equipment from the shop, and they are very expensive, so make sure you're keeping up on top of that. Then we're going to talk about Dark Crystals a little bit, because Dark Crystals, I know a lot of people are struggling right now, and of course, you know, the easiest way for Dark Crystals would be like, oh, just top up, man. Yeah, okay, but besides topping up, besides purchasing Dark Crystals, like, how do you get them in the games, right? So the best ways to get Dark Crystals in the game, definitely that weekly activity section, because you're going to get quite a few there. It's going to be about 500 or so, 4 to 500. So you want to make sure you're doing everything for the week. An additional source of that is going to come from achievements, and there are a lot of Dark Crystals tied behind achievements. There are literally just 20 Dark Crystals here, 20 Dark Crystals there, 5, 10, and there's so many achievements that you can do. And on top of that, you're going to get free rolls and matrices while you're doing that when you reach certain thresholds. So it's just doubling up on the amount of Dark Crystal power that you're going to get. So that's going to be a very important section to check out, as well as the Chronicles. So this is coming from like exploring the area and getting everything complete. When you get those viewpoints on the map, you're going to get these Dark Crystals, so make sure you've collected all of those. And then any sort of exploration, like supply pods or something like that, you're going to be able to get it. I think most people have 100% every zone at this point. I've 100% everything. So I've collected all the Dark Crystals pretty much possible on the map. But do keep in mind, when Artificial Island comes out, there will be a whole new set of supply pods to gather, as well as floating Dark Crystals and all kinds of summons and things like that. So you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff in the new content patch. So be aware that that's another avenue where you can get it. And then something that's underlooked a lot is going to be mounts. So whenever you reach a like 5 level threshold, you're going to get like a massive boost of Dark Crystals for maintaining your mounts. So farming machine parts is going to be really good for free to play players, because you're going to get like 40 Dark Crystals just for increasing your mount from like 50 to 55, which is definitely nice. So it's something that you can do, and the more mounts you have, the better, because you can do that same thing for every single mount. Then after that, we have cooking. Cooking is very powerful. Make sure you go ahead and check out cooking, because when you discover a recipe for the first time, you will be able to get Dark Crystals and collect it from that little dancing like skillet with the smiley face or whatever he's called. So that's going to be a fantastic way to do that. The Void Rift is also another good way to check out. The Void Rift bosses, when you kill them for the first time, you'll get 20 Dark Crystals and work towards Gold Nucleus. So that's always good to see. And then in addition to that, your crew is a powerful tool for collecting Dark Crystals, because you will get some just for reaching thresh points for the week, but mostly you're going to get the treasury rewards at the end of the week, which is going to give you a pretty massive boost. It can be upwards of 500, even like close to 1,000 Dark Crystals in the late game per week. So make sure you're staying on top of that. Find a good crew that's leveling up their treasury, because that's going to be really important. So make sure to kind of, you know, take advantage of those free resources that are coming in there, because that'll definitely help you. So with that out of the way for the free-to-play players, I do want to say that the best value in the game is to get this $5 monthly pass. So if you feel like you want to spend and don't feel pressured, this is the best value, because it's literally $5 for 100 Dark Crystals every day that you log in. So you're going to get in a month roughly like 30 to 31 times that, which is massive. 3,000 Dark Crystals is insane. And you're also going to get this little random box, not to mention 300 Tanium, which can contain Matrix scrolls, as well as like relic shards. I've never really gotten anything that great from it, just fair warning, but it is something there for you, and that's going to be like your cheapest and most like eco-friendly way to generate dark crystals for free. I would compare that to like Genshin Impact's like Welkin Moon or whatever it is that they had. I would say that it's like that, but kind of better. It just gives you a lot of value. So with that covered, let's talk about Claudia and the 1.5 patch that is coming on Thursday. So that means the new boss is coming out, the new content is coming out, and everything is going to be in place there. So it's going to be fun and exciting times. Are you saving for Claudia? Are you going to pull? Comment down below. Let me know if you are. I'm actually very curious because I know that Naomi is going to force us to pull. So we'll probably be pulling on either Twitch or YouTube. And speaking of Twitch, I will be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. or actually 5:30 p.m. EST for the early stream if you want to stop by and ask questions, and 6 p.m. EST when we start all the action of doing, join ops, Frontier Clash. We do Frontier Clash carries and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you want to check out all the things that I'm doing and ask me questions about weapons and all that, that's the best place to go for that. But yeah, I'm super excited for Claudia and the 1.5 patch. I'm excited to get into that new island. There's a ton of good stuff to do, and I'm going to be waking up early on that morning, getting everything completed. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do and help you avoid any potential mistakes in the artificial island there. So now let's talk about the Road of Strife, because that's going to be ending very soon, actually. The Road of Strife has 2 days left, so you will have a few things to clean up, mostly just gold at this point. So you're going to be able to get a daily limit of 200 of these 100 gold things for 5 star grid each. So just make sure you're keeping on top of that. Get your free money while you can, because hey, you might as well. And most likely you've bought out the entire store at this point, but just double check and make sure you have, because you have 2 days left, because once that is gone, it will be gone, and you definitely do not want to miss out on any of those amazing rewards that are in that event. So then, once we have all of that done, let's go ahead and jump into the speedrun daily checklist. So the first thing you want to do when you log in is go ahead and check out your bounties. Make sure you get those done because they will yield massive experience. Then you want to finish your story up to the new chapter is coming, so you're ready for Artificial Island. Then there is a new runes. It is going to be CO3, I believe, on hard mode. So make sure you check out your runes and see what you have. You might want to save them for later because you have a lot of experience here. And then we have Mia's Kitchen. Mia's Kitchen is something that you can just collect every day for free experience and gold and a little bit of power-ups. And then Vitality spending. Make sure you're on top of that. You're not capped out. Best use is still going to be Join Op, as well as Interstellar Gates at the 3-star level. That's going to give you the most value. And then make sure you're working towards your level cap. So you're going to be level cap 63 today. That is going to be the new level, max level. And you're probably going to get about 1/3 of the way per day. You have 3 days to do this, so we won't get another level increase until Thursday. So keep that in mind. We'll be level 64 right around then. So you're going to have some time. You're going to have some time to go ahead and get this done. So just try to get about 1/3 of the way there every day, and you should be safe. It'll be very, very easy with everything going on. Then we have the extra daily checklist, which is going to include your training. Head to the challenge section and make sure you get both of these done. Once you've done that, check out the map and go to Black Market and get the free gifts from Hopkins, as well as Cetus Island Claw Machine with the 3 attempts for the free presents there. Then following that, go to Hycros and do your machine part route so that you can get a bunch of goodies to update your vehicles and maintain them for those free dark crystals, as well as color mount variants. And once you have done the mount maintenance, then you're going to head to the shop and check out the shop section for the daily supply box. Collect it from Mia, as well as the hot section where you will be able to get your vitality solutions, which will be very useful. If you're free to play, I would recommend the 50 crystal one. If you're a dolphin or a whale, I would recommend the 100. And then it looks like I also forgot to mention that the proof of purchase has been reset, so that weekly limit. So if you're a whale player, this is something decent for you, but if you're not, just ignore that. No worries. Then, once we have those covered, make sure you're keeping track of your support points at the Commissary shop. You can get 1,500 per day, so make sure you're getting that daily so that you have enough to buy all of your things at the end of the week. And then finally, check out the world for elemental ore, fire, ice, and lightning. And you will also get crystals that will allow you to enhance your armor, so that's definitely going to help. After all of that, make sure you're keeping track of your mounts. Make sure you're collecting all of them, your achievement points as well. That's going to be the most important. Try to get as high as you can with everything done on Asperia before the artificial island comes out, so you'll be in a nice place to keep collecting achievement points into the future, and you won't have to double back to old content. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Do keep in mind we have that Twitch stream tonight and a bunch of other goodies coming up. We should have some more videos too today, so probably some Claudia related videos and some other ones that we'll be going into. So be on the lookout for those. We have a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of content in the future, so that's definitely going to be really fun. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you enjoyed these videos or you found them useful in any way, shape, or form. And that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.